Happy New Year, Aquarius. It's 2020. I will be going through each card individually, and then I will give you the overall meaning of everything together, okay? This is what the month of January 2020 has in store for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The underlying energy for the month, got something on my finger. The underlying energy for the month is this Temperance card. And Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. So this could possibly be a Sag here. But this is about patience, finding meaning in moderation, balance, compromise, that middle path, testing new waters before you jump in. This could be higher learning, working in harmony. It can also sometimes represent like a guardian angel. And creating balance in your life. Or within yourself. Next we have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is defending position, overcoming obstacles, asserting yourself, being assertive or assertiveness. Holding your ground, remain calm. Because sometimes you could be dealing with opposition. It can be unexpected opposition. All right, next we have the Ace of Swords, and this is a breakthrough, clarity, being of sharp mind, having inner strength. It's a good time to seek justice and the truth. This could be a new point of view or sudden realization. This could be some type of information coming into you. It could be through writing or phone or email. This could also just be about speaking. All right, next we have the Six of Cups. And with the Six of Cups, this is healing, happy memories, wanting to return to a happier time, maybe even looking to the past for answers, seeking comfort in the past, or going somewhere that brings you comfort, like returning home. It can, like you're gathering strength. You return somewhere comfortable to gather strength. To deal with trials that you're facing right now, like going back over something. All right, here we have the Death card, and the Death card is ruled by Scorpio. With the Death card, this is like the end of a cycle, a new beginning, a change or transformation, closing one door to open the next. Sometimes I see this as like an unexpected change, letting go of unhealthy attachments, embrace this, don't fear it. Sometimes it could be like a spring cleaning of the mind, of your life, of beliefs, or it could be anything. Next, we have the Magician, and this is ruled by Mercury. This is air energy. So this could possibly even just be you here. Because I feel like it's like you're at the center of this. Yeah. But this is about willpower and creation and mastery. And you have the skills and the capabilities to succeed, but you must apply yourself. It's like you got to take action. You got to speak up for yourself. You got to get in there and do things. And you have the perfect time to move forward with an idea, and it's like manifest those things, make them happen, follow a plan, stick to it. This is about speaking truth as well, considering these three cards are together. All right, next we have the Four of Swords. And with the Four of Swords, this is rest, restoration, recovery, following some type of strain. It's not time to make decisions. You need solitude to navigate or try to decide your next path or your next steps, or to find your solution to a situation. This is like a challenge to stay inactive. And it's funny that those two are side by side, because this one's like action to move forward, and this one's like inaction, like don't jump into something. Could mean that. Or finding balance between rushing in and slowing down, find the balance between the two. Anyway, next we have the Six of Pentacles. And with the Six of Pentacles, this is successful gains, sharing gifts, charity, results are beginning to manifest, and it's giving you enough to share with others. And it doesn't necessarily have to be money. You could be giving time, experience, expertise. This is a karma card. It's about kindness and helping people out. But it's only short term. It's not something that's long term. Like if you're the one receiving money or you're one helping somebody, you know, it's just like a one-time thing, helping you out, figuring a situation, getting it done. It can mean that as well. Next we have the Empress card. And the Empress card is ruled by Venus. This is Earth's energy, so it could possibly be an Earth sign, which would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This could also just be a mother figure, or if it's not a person, this is talking about beauty, fertility, nurturing, self-care, creativity, abundance, birth. It can talk about happy situations, you know, or happy conclusions are coming. Good rewards for hard work, you know, that type of thing. It could say that you need to interact more with nature, practice more self-care. Okay, here we have the Eight of Cups. And with the Eight of Cups, this is walking away, leaving behind something that did not fulfill you, like on an emotional level, maybe a spiritual level. You're not wanting to wait around. You know, you're ready to move on. You're ready to move on to something new and something better, and leaving behind the things that no longer serve you. And I get this energy, especially with this last card, that I think this is talking about for you, is finding balance and moderation in your life and finding harmony. Because here it's like, I almost get this feeling of like, I'm tired of fighting, I'm tired of defending myself, and I just want peace and happiness and joy. And these are the things I want, and I got to speak my truth about it, and it needs to change. I'm meditating. I've gone through the struggle, and I've realized this is what I want. I want happiness. I want giving situations. I want abundant situations where we're all together, working together. And I'm leaving behind, even though these are the cards directly here, it's like I'm leaving behind the stuff that's no longer good for me, the things that are traumas, or the things that hold me down. It's like I don't want to deal with that anymore, the oppression. Because sometimes I see this as a form of oppression, because it's like I have to stand up for my beliefs or stand up for myself against opposition. And it's like that's going to change. I want to be where it's giving, it's loving, it's balanced. It's not always a fight. It's like, to me, it's like on the edge of the blade, you know, like when you have a, what do they call it, double-bladed sword, I don't know. It like cuts both ways. It's like 1 minute we're arguing, the next minute we're happy and we're fine and we're working together. It's like, you know, back and forth between rah, rah, rah and love and peace. Rah, 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 rah. Sorry, that was kind of like my interpretation of arguing and fighting and anger and rage. Rah, rah, rah. Between that and the peace and love. And it's like, I want healing. And two, if it's not that, in a way, it's like I've gone through struggles. I've overcame these struggles throughout the year. You know, we're moving into a new year. And it's like, I want peace. I want balance. I want harmony within my soul, within my life. And I want to create it for myself. He's making it. You see how he's mixing the two? I'm making it. It's the alchemy of it. And it's like I want to begin with something new, something beautiful, that is authentic to me, because these both see like speaking your heart, that what's true to you and what you're trying to follow from your heart, like speaking your truth from your heart. And it's like, I want to make something for myself, and I want a better life, and I want it to be a life that, or a situation, or changing attitudes or habits. It could be any of those things. And it's like change, because it's like battling against it, sharing. See, it's like between these two cards is it's like he's like opposed either way, and that's like it needs to change. There need to be a breakthrough, because both of these are breakthrough cards for me. It's like I want to break away from something needs to change, that sudden realization. And it's like I want to break away from this battling. Okay, but this could also just talk about I've gone through challenges and I'm realizing what I have accomplished, reminiscing over the things that I've overcome, the challenges that I faced, and I know that those things have come to an end, and I'm moving forward into something better, and I'm leaving the things behind from the past, because this is opposite that. And to me, the 6 and 6, these are both giving and sharing cards too, that I see. Like they're both helping each other out and supporting one another. So to me, it can also be that way. Like you've had and it could just be you meet things this month where things are challenging. Then you hit a breakthrough and it's like, okay, we've gone through that. I've gone through the challenges. I've pushed up the mountain. I've climbed the mountain. You know, I've gone against opposition and I figured out and I broke through. You know, I made it through, and it's reminiscing over that and figuring, okay, I've done that. Now I need peace and rest and to decide that I want to move on from certain things. It can mean that as well. It could just mean that you're moving away from home. You could be journeying out on your own or moving away from a dependent relationship, because this could also be where, because this is a home card, and this to me speaks like home or within somebody who helps support you, and it could be also going out on your own. I don't know why that just came to me. I guess because looking over here at Nebula, it's like the nest, leaving the nest and incubating, because she's incubating the eggs. Because I did pull extra clarifier for this reading and I got Nebula, which is about theory, process, and I want to talk about this card in particular because I always like it when I see it. The Nebula card references the creative process known as incubation, which ultimately leads to birth and growth. The term nebulous refers to something without boundaries, a haze of possibilities that have not taken shape quite yet. Prospects are seemingly infinite within the great space of the nebula. Here, potential carries more weight than substance, and concepts are appreciated without unduly critique or analysis. This is a card of theorizing, testing potential, which is what this card does, testing waters before you jump into something, consideration, and the beginning stages of action. I'm getting tongue-tied. But it's like different environmental energies contribute to the pace of one's growth, psychological well-being, and perception of possibility. The nebula represents fostering, seeking, or contributing to a safe space where creativity is embraced and encouraged. This is a card, or this card is a great reminder that before things manifest, they exist in a realm of possibility. So too, I see that as well. It's like testing the water. It's saying, before you go jumping in or, really going up against different ideas, you need to break through. And you may need to look over certain things and research certain things before you jump into them. Because this is like you're taking action, but it's like think things through and gather your resources before you move forward. And before you make that jump, before you leave one thing and jump into something else, make sure this is the direction you want to go. There is that there. But I love this card because it's like you're starting something, you're creating something new for yourself. Like I said, you may be saying, I want to transition my life into something new. And I need to theorize, I need to figure that out. I'm hatching those eggs. I'm making those plans. I want something different for myself. I don't want to carry certain things with me anymore. And I want to move on to bigger and better things. And you need to really just... I don't want to get tongue-tied. But you get what I'm saying. I think you understand. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. It's like, I want that harmony in my life. And you are supported, I think, by the universe. Because there are a lot of support cards here to move forward into something better and stronger and more abundant to your true self as well. And I did want to cover, I do know that some of my people liked my angel numbers. So for 11, since this is a card I drew, this is number 11. So for angel number 11 represents a transmutation of your personal power to higher, more spiritual level. it is usually associated with like a spiritual illumination in our inner teacher. That's exactly what this card is about. Okay? This is like you're leveling up. You're moving forward. You're growing into a new part of yourself. Kind of like, I think of like a snake where they shed the skin and they move on to something new. And it's like this with the bird and the eggs. It's like hatching, moving from the egg into a chick. You know, I'm moving, I'm changing. I want to evolve into something more, into something better, into something more abundant and loving. Angel number 11 also reveals that we have great powers of intuition, which makes us highly empathic, if I can get the word out. I'm stumbling. But too, that's here as well. Like, trust your intuition and move forward in the directions that you think feel right for you. Okay? So I hope that helped. Do know this is a general reading and it does not always resonate with everyone, and that's perfectly fine. If you would like a personal private reading with me, head on over to my page, my Facebook page, Mystical Moon Tarot Readings. I will leave a link in the description below. Book an appointment with me. I would love to do a reading for you. But I just want to say this is a new year and a new decade, and I wish so many of you many blessings, a decade and a year filled with love and healing and growth and seeing the realization of your goals, of your happiness, of your desires. And I love you guys, okay? And I send you lots of loves and happy vibes. But until next time, bye guys.